Hey guys, what is going on? This is Zach407, aka Z, and today we'll be taking a look at the PS-16 Volatus, aka Master Micro's take on a masterpiece scaled Blastoff. So, first up, we'll take a quick look at its packaging. Here we go here. This is a different packaging than the rest of them. It has no clear window. Just a nice artwork on the front, all built in. Space Warrior. On the side, it's the full team, minus Brawl. The back here, minus Brawl again, but he goes Armor Spaceship to Robot. Text specs on the bottom there. There's his bio. Just like the rest of him, he does indeed come with a red decoder. Put that over there. You can see strength is low, speed is high, endurance is low. He kind of sucks. Anyway, bottom of the packaging, words and stuff. Top of the packaging, there's Blastoff. And that is about it for the packaging. So let's move on to accessories now. First up, he comes with his cards. Normal card paper that the rest of these have been. Same bio on the back. Stats are right there. That's about it for the card. And he has his instruction booklet, which is the same fold out as the rest of them. Annoyingly, but you know, whatever. Second to last accessory, he comes with an alternate head sculpt there. Supposed to kind of reminisce the cartoon, how he had one visor, even though he has two eyes, very clearly molded in the cartoon and this toy. I opted to go with the one that showed both of the eyes. So there's that, if you like it. And his final accessory here is his little pistol. And that has the typical peg in the handle there. So we'll take Blastoff here, open up his hand. There's a little slot. Take the blaster, shove it in there. Pretend he knows how to grip it. And there you have Blastoff, all armored up and ready to take on some Autobots. All right, now we'll get right down and take a look at the character himself. First up, here's his head. I think it's all cast in black plastic. This brown and the purple on the visor are painted. Looking mighty nice. Circular details on the chest, supposed to look like the nose cone of the rocket with little circles. Nice sculpted detail throughout, kind of making for a sleek yet fancy design. There you can see the circles, so those are faux, obviously. The purple painted on the brown here. Moving right along. Wheel covers his rocket feet, inside of the legs, not lots of molded detail on the insides there. There's the back. He cleans up pretty nicely. He has his fin that he's supposed to have. Legs are a little bit on the chunky side. Yeah, all around he looks like a great Blastoff. Let's get down to articulation. First off, his head, it's on a ball joint just like the rest. You can do a quizzical look. You can look up that far, down that far, and do a full 360. Just like so. Arms can go out, that's that far on that hinge, do a full 360. He has a double jointed elbow, can get up to about there. Upper bicep rotation there. This rotation you can use if you need, it's for the transformation, but it'll work for you just as well. Wrists are on a ball joint, thumb is on a ball joint, and these are 4 individually articulated fingers with a pin through the middle of them. Moving down to the waist, we have waist rotation, and this guy also has an ab crunch. Kind of ugly from here, kind of gappy, but besides that, looks pretty good. Hip skirts, he has 4 that due to transformation look kind of funky, but you know, whatever. Hips are on a ratchet that can kick forward to about that far. Leg can kick back about that far before the back hip skirts get in the way. And the legs can move out on friction to about that far. Moving right along, we have thigh rotation. We have a 9-degree bend at the knee. And that is about it. Unfortunately, there is no ankle articulation due to transformation. Alrighty then, let's get down to some size comparisons. So, here you have Blastoff. First up, we'll take a look at him with MP side swipe. There he goes. Next up, we have Blastoff with his Combiner Wars counterpart Takeoff, I think. And now what everyone's been waiting for, the final family shot. Here we have Blastoff. Here we have Onslaught. Here is Brawl. Here is Vortex. And here is Swindle. And there you have the MMC Combaticons, looking pretty snazzy if I do say so myself. Alrighty, so I will get these guys out of here and we can get right down to transformation. Alrighty everyone, first thing you're gonna wanna do, come in here, take his gun. You wanna fold the barrel in on this pin. I always love transforming guns, they're my favorite. Taking the handle on that pin and squishing it up so it just looks like that. Set that to the side. Now you can come here into his hands, close them all up just like so. Take his wrist on this joint, hinge it out. Take the front of the nose cone, swivel it to 90 degrees so it's facing up. Rotate the hand the rest of the way, then finish rotating the nose. And push that back up into his forearm. Rotate it on that bicep joint that wasn't a bicep joint. Then rotate it on the actual bicep joint and double hinge it in to conform the side of the look. Open up his arms just like so, and do the same thing on the other side. Alrighty, our next step here is to come to the top here. Take this little panel covering his neck, fold it up. Take the little panel covering his chest, fold that down. It's kind of locked in here. There you go. Then we're gonna unplug it. There is a tab in the top of here that will plug into the back. Just unplug it from there. Pull it to about here, rotate this 90 degrees, leave it there. Come to the back. If these, the wing on his back isn't split already, split that. Take these panels and flatten them all out to become wings. Take the panel that the wings are on, pull them out. And then you can take the top and continue, oh, nope, just before then, take these panels in here and fold them out, just like so. Now you can take the rest of the head panel and fold it up, and then this panel will then close and clip in right underneath. And all that will then sit in here flush, just like so. Then you can take the little wings, fold them to the sides like this, but don't push them in yet. First thing, you're gonna take this this joint here and rotate the arms in on each side, and then connect them right there in the center with that tab and these two tabs. Just like so. Then we can finally take this panel, close it up on top of his head, and take the arms and move them both up just like so, making the front of the spaceship mode. Moving right along, we'll go down to the legs. This is where a lot of the interesting transformation happens. Make sure all these side skirts and stuff are flared out. Then you want to come to this panel on the back of the leg, open it up, fold it up just like so. Untab the swing from this peg and fold all this panel up. Take his foot, fold it down like so, open it up. Or actually, no, you don't need to open it up. And fold it all around and clip it into place. Take this thruster, pull it down, pull it out, just like so. Close that panel. You can open the top of this wing. And then inside here, there's a tab and a slot, and you're just gonna accordion this back so that it will peg into place. And then we can come down to here. You're actually going to take the leg, unclip it just like that from that and that. Take this leg panel and fold it down, fold in this little circle. Take this panel, fold it out, and flip down the landing gear. You can close up that panel and you can clip this back together, just like so. And then on the hip here, you just want to accordion that in so it's in the inward position. And we will do the other side, and I will be right back. Alrighty, once you have both halves done, you can just connect them through the center, just like so, forming all these little tabs in here. Next, you want to come to the waist, fold out these skirts if they haven't folded out already. Take this little panel inside the back skirt and fold that up on both sides, just like so. And then you can take both skirts here and collapse them together, and they will connect. And then this tab on the skirt right here will peg into this slot down here, just like so. Then these two hooks will tab into here, just like so. This will be on both sides. Now we can come to weapon storage, which is amazing. Take a little weapon. There is a peg in the handle and the tab that goes in his wrist. That will go into that tab in that hole right there. It'll slide in and peg just like so. Now you can take these little hooks and tap these little hooks here and tab them into the top here, closing all this up just like so. Now we get on our final stretch. We can take the wings and fold them down on both sides. And if this panel hasn't already come out, just push that panel, pull it out, and there we go. Then with the same style hook tabs, we're going to swing these pieces around until they can fold up and over, just like so. And then this tab will peg into the side of the spaceship, and then these two hooks will hook under the wing there, and you'll do that same thing on the other side. Finishing touches here, which you can just flip out the landing gear on the bottom here. And there you have Blastoff in his space shuttle mode. And he is a good looking Blastoff. So let's take him in here for a close-up of his views. There are the 3 circles that you saw in chest, as well as those 3 circles. So I don't know which one is supposed to be the chest. Anyway, going along, we have some gray, some black, some brown, then coming into the purple here. Little rivet details, little circles, lines, squares, things that they didn't know what to do with. I think these are screw covers, which is a nice inclusion. Little bumps along the edges there. More squares and more circles. There are the wings, a little more squares. There's the fin, there are the engines. Pretty nice representation of Blastoff in his space shuttle mode. There's some nice paint, pink and different shade of purple up here. There is the top, there is the bottom, no visible head, which I love. There's the side. And now we'll get on to some size comparisons in shuttle mode. So there's Blastoff, we'll set him along the back just like that. Here he is with his Combiner Wars counterpart. Just like that. And he is tiny. And here he is with MP Sideswipe. Also, pretty short. It's nice to see how much longer he gets as a space shuttle. I don't think it's completely accurate to the TV show, as well as, you know, the toy. However, I do think it's more accurate to real life, and the TV show was never accurate in the first place. So without further ado, let's get down to transformation into arm mode now. Your first step will be coming to the character here, folding up said landing gear. The back ones can stay open for now. We're gonna unhook these fins, the front of the wings, and pull them out. Rotate them all the way around until we can get this tab to go into the slot on the inside of, where is he? Right there. Swing these around and peg them in, just like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Then we'll come to the back, we'll unpeg that panel, open this panel, and open this panel there, just like so. And we'll take the legs and split them apart. The gun can stay if you'd like. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Taking his foot here, we can unpeg it, and now we can open it and fold it down. Take this panel, open it, and leave it right there. Do the same thing on the other side here. Folding down, flipping out. Then we can fold both of these up, take the exhaust, or the thruster, sorry, and fold it in on its slider, just like so. And we can take the hand here, take it and pull it out, just like so, on both sides. Now we'll come to the wings, just close them up and flip in the side panels. And we can come to the bottom. Now that we have this gaping hole, we're gonna take his feet, fold them in there, just like so. Take this, fold it up, and that'll cover that hole. Do the same thing on the other side. Take the hands, these little pegs here will plug into the bottom of this cover. Make sure that this wing is accordioned out of the way now. And we can take it, fold it in half, fold it down, and this will accordion in to become a more flush part of this inner form. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Just like so, flip it in, and then accordion it. Now we'll take these two little things here. Oh, nope, just kidding. We have a big step that I missed. We're gonna open the leg, snap it open. Take this panel, open it up. We're gonna flip out these wheels again. Take these panels and slide them in. Just like so. Clip that back together and take this, close that down there. Make sure this panel is still flush and flip that down. Now we'll do that same thing on this side. So just snap, open, open, close, close, snap, crackle, pop. Sweet. Now we'll take both halves and conjoin them here in the middle. Just like so, going all the way up into the hand. You can open up the fingers and the thumb. And all of this will just connect, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Now we can take these two panels, rotate them 180 degrees, and this peg will tab into this slot. Do that on both sides, just like so. And now we'll take his forearm, rotate it so that the shuttle is facing, the bottom of the shuttle is facing that way. Take this little panel right here, fold this out. This will be his connecting joint. Then we can take his wrist, orient it correctly, open up the thumb, and there you have Blastoff in his arm mode. And as far as arm goes, he looks like Vortex, except a little bit better. Articulation-wise, he has the elbow, he has the bicep swivel, wrist swivel. We're getting all this in the final combination. But that is his arm mode. And as far as arm goes, it's a pretty good one. You could say it's pretty arm strong. Get it? Because, you know, he went to the moon and this is a spaceship. Anyway, let's get down to final thoughts. Down to final thoughts here. I do think Blastoff is a good offering. Maybe not the best, just like I think Brawl kind of, you know, outpaced him there. The articulation's good. He has an ab crunch, unlike Swindle, but he has an ab crunch just like the rest of them. He unfortunately does not have any form of ankle articulation. However, the no ankles does help, or sorry, not no ankles. The thickness of his leg does help with the fact that there is no ankles. However, that is also a minor qualm I have. His legs are a little bit too thick on the sides. Otherwise, sculpt is great, paint is great, articulation is all right. Transformation is fun. It goes in and out of all modes pretty well. Accessories-wise, he has everything that you need. And he's an overall great Blastoff and a great addition to the collection if you are collecting these guys. So, that is all from me today. I hope you will join me next time when we take a look at the final combiner, the Mighty Brutigus. And remember, this is Z saying stay nerdy and keep loving what you love, and I will see you all next time. See ya.